What are we doing?
Hunger Games Simulator. With Marvel characters.
Yay.
Guys, I have no plan. We're winging it, so how do we edit
So
this?
basically, McKay came into my room and just flopped on the floor and was like, I'm bored, what should we do? I want to like do a Hunger Games Simulator with the Marvel characters, and I was like, okay, but that's boring, there's not enough story. Maybe we could use AI Dungeon to generate more of an actual complex scene after it tells us, oh, X killed X, and then we can like tell the AI Dungeon this person and scene with this person, and we see what actually happened in more detail. I don't know, it's gonna be 3,000 hours though, and
I love you 3,000!
I'm sad.
Marvel, haha, that's appropriate. So let's start with
Marvel.
Who do we like?
Nobody. Someone who plays Thor.
We're gonna start with my comfort characters. So first we're gonna have Tony Stark. We're gonna put Natasha Romanoff.
Stroganoff.
These districts aren't gonna make any sense because I'm just winging this. Who else is a comfort character? Loki. Peter. That's an interesting combination. Loki and Peter. We're gonna put Sylvie because
that's two versions of Loki. You're putting Loki and Loki?
Silly
You're not gonna diversify? Silly.
Ethan, we're using my comfort characters, so I need you to not judge. I can't do this, Ethan. You choose one.
Cap.
Cap.
That's America's Cap. How many people do we need?
24. We're like
that's
halfway.
The lowest number we could do?
Yes, that's not that many. People die in the bloodbath.
You're a bloodbath. Aggressively smelling each other.
Hawkeye, why not?
Hiki.
These districts don't make sense, as I said.
You're putting his superhero name, but you're putting everyone else's real name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Clint Ferguson. Clint. What's his name? Clint. Buttman.
How do you even spell Ferguson? Not like that.
Is that his last name?
No.
Wait, what is his name?
It's not Ferguson.
That's his name. Felt like there were more, but okay.
There's not.
That's the sound a sprinkler makes.
I could put Mobius. He's fun. I'd like to see him kill people.
He's not really a hero, though. He's just kind of...
Who said it had to be? We're Marvel characters.
I want the random guy in the background who doesn't have a name during the Ant-Man movies.
What?
I don't know.
Why are you being difficult right now?
How about Ant-Man?
Okay. What's his name?
Ant-Man.
Is it 1 L or 2?
L. 2. My answer was L.
Is it 1 L or 2? L.
I took the L. I still think you're cheating by putting 2 versions of Loki before we even get one of everyone.
Is there someone you would like to want?
Not really, in the slightest.
You put Miss Minutes. I'm kidding. Or am I?
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
She stabs people.
What even is she?
I have no idea. She's scary. That's what she is.
Yeah, that last time she appeared, she had like really small pupils. It was terrifying.
Okay, we need one last character. Who should we put? It's gotta be.
It was Agatha.
You wanna put Agatha?
Sure.
Pick one. Who are you rooting for to win?
I want Professor Mobius to survive. He's not Professor. Mr. Agent Mobius.
I was
gonna say Stephen Strange, but then I found
I want Miss Minutes to be the goddess of death and just have her exist when everyone else is dead. Just this scary recording of a clock is the only
just
thing.
Just the animated, like, 1920s.
Hey, y'all. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Stephen Strange sets off an explosive, killing.
There goes mine. Guess I need a new favorite.
Loki, why?
There goes your favorite.
I'm okay. I hate you, Steven.
And poor Cap.
Yep. Sad. Okay. Mobius, Loki, and Cap are just instantly dead. Cool. But is Loki dead though?
You never know. There's no
See,
proof.
this is why we have 2 Lokis.
How did he set off an explosion so quickly? Did he immediately take his landmine and throw it?
Yeah, that's what he did.
Wow, amazing.
Natasha accidentally steps on a landmine.
Oopsie!
Stop killing my favorites!
Hey, it doesn't say she died. It just says she stepped on a landmine. She could have lost her legs or like 50% of her lower half.
I think she's dead.
Probably.
Peter Parker clutches a first aid kit and runs away. That seems kind of accurate. Yelena grabs a shovel.
To dig her own grave with. This is a much less cool way to die.
Sylvie severely injures Tony Stark. Puts him out of his misery.
He's just like, go ahead, flip it down.
Oh no.
Thanos takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia and goes to garden.
Red Guardian, T'Challa, Peter Quill, and Scott Lang share everything they gathered before running.
What a team.
That's an interesting team.
That is a very odd team. Day 1. T'Challa stalks Pietro Maximoff.
Like a Black Panther he is.
Thanos, Vision, Sam Wilson, and Clint Barton hunt for other tributes. Wow. Vision, I cannot see doing that. Sam, probably not either.
Clint and Thanos are just genociding together.
Agatha Harkness discovers a cave. Miss Minutes receives clean water from an unknown sponsor.
Would that not make her short circuit? I don't even know what
hologram.
she is.
Bruce Banner questions his sanity.
That's yikes.
Am I Hulk? Am I Banner? 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance.
And 3 of them are my comfort characters, and they're dead.
Night 1. Red Guardian looks at the night sky. Stephen Strange cries himself to sleep. Clint Barton loses sight of where he is. Have you tried opening your eyes? Vision attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. It just vaporized the wood.
Peter Quill kills Thanos for his supplies. I mean, I guess he made up for
messing it up previously. Yeah. Peter Parker tries to sing himself to sleep.
Poor Peter. Poor guy.
Bruce Banner convinces Yelena to snuggle with him as Hulk, or
that's concerning.
Thor screams for help.
He's just standing.
Loki.
Standing in the middle of nowhere, just like, help!
Loki!
Get help!
I don't believe you're really dead!
Can we do get help? Bucky Barnes picks flowers. Wanda Maximoff sprains her ankle running away from Peter Quill. Oh. Miss Minutes, Agatha... Oh no, Miss Minutes and Agatha would be so chaotic together. Red Guardian and Clint Barton form a suicide pact, killing themselves!
All 4 of them kill themselves? Why?
Oh no!
I kind of want to know that scene.
Oh no! Sam Wilson practices his archery. Okay.
Coming for Clint's brain.
He's like, Clint's dead, so I guess it's gotta be me. You gotta pick up all the dead Avengers jobs.
I kind of want to know what this scene is, like why they decided to do this. Should we?
Sure. You are Miss Minutes, a literal hologram that somehow is mortal. You are with your fellow tributes, Agatha, Red Guard, blah blah blah. You're in the Hunger Games and discussing how to get out of this horrible situation. Agatha suggests a suicide pact.
We need to kill all the guards, you say. They're going to come for us.
Agatha nods. There's guards in the Hunger Games?
What happens next? Should I just hit enter and let it come up with it?
I agree, but we can't do it alone. We need help from other people.
Who?
The others will be coming soon. I'll go first. If anyone else tries to escape, they'll die too.
Okay then. What's the plan?
You, Red, and Barton all go into the bathroom. You
Pee together, guys.
You remember the raptors
I'm a hologram.
that are there as a way out of this place. The 3 of you go into the bathroom and lock the door. I would like to have Miss Minutes ask why we are all in the bathroom together. No offense to your plan. Or nothing. But why are we in the bathroom, y'all? To have some privacy, Agatha replies. Clint nods in agreement. Well, that's not a bad idea, you say. But why are we in the bathroom?
The toilet water will kill us all.
Because it's the closest place of solitude, Agatha says. Fine, so what's the plan?
She's just constantly asking questions.
Why are we here, y'all?
The plan? There isn't one.
Oh, there isn't?
No, we just, we pee.
Then what are we doing here?
We're hanging out in the bathroom.
You stare at him angrily before turning your attention to the door. Guys, we need to have a serious talk about serious situations.
What's there to discuss? We're dead men and there's no escape from this place.
Have you guys even thought that certain people won't let us die?
Like who?
Like the career. It knows about the careers.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Or, I don't even know whose voice
I don't know who that was.
We'll find out.
Oh, Red. It means, you say, getting into the boat. Why is there a boat in the bathroom? That they'll try to kill us before we're killed by the school?
We're in school now? How do you know this? Agatha asks.
I've been in contact with Paris Hilton.
Who the heck's that? Is that someone from the Hunger Games?
No, she's like a famous celebrity that's famous for being famous, basically. She's just like a rich person.
This causes a silence from the other two. Wait, what? You've been in contact with Paris Hilton?
Why is this so
Can I have an autograph?
Yeah, she told me that the Koreans are gonna ambush us.
When?
Tonight.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Stay in the bathroom.
Stay in our bathroom boat.
You pause for a second. Let's choose a target. You first. Does that mean you are the target or you're choosing the target?
Well, I choose...
You raise your hand to stop him from saying Halen Robichaux?
I definitely would have chosen that if you hadn't stopped me.
Wait, Agatha says, raise your hand. I choose Halen.
Oh, come on. Halen's a girl.
So, do you want to kill a guy or a girl? Anyway, I choose.
Fine. Why is everyone interrupting themselves?
I don't know.
The AI's gonna get itself stuck.
Shut up, you say, glaring at him. I choose Halen, Agatha says.
That's what you already said. Oh, come on. Kill someone with more meat on their bones. A challenge. We get Cap.
Do you even know where she is?
Yeah, but she's with some guy. I don't want to kill him.
Well, it's your choice.
Fine. You nod, getting off the floor and standing up. You take a deep breath, staring at the door, waiting for it to open.
In the bathroom boat at school.
Suddenly, it swings open and there's Halen. How did she get here? Wearing a short plaid miniskirt, a black tank top that shows her belly button, how scandalous, and stiletto heels.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
my. Her long hair is flowing out behind her in a wave with two pigtails on either side of her head. She smiles at you, winking before slowly stepping forward. Is she flirting with a hologram?
I don't know.
Well, this is a first, you say admiringly.
What? What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Who are you? Why are you in our bathroom
boat?
I'm here to kill you.
Halen's eyes widen and she puts a hand on her chest. Me? Why?
Well, you did blow me up for one.
Did she?
I want to hear that story.
Sorry about that. I had no idea you'd be so sensitive about being blown up.
Come on. Hey, I'm not sensitive. I just don't want to get killed. There's 3 of us now, remember?
There's 5 of you now in this bathroom. Halen holds up 3 fingers before smiling. Oh yeah, sorry.
Are you ready to die? You ask, raising your eyes.
Of course!
What is happening?
I don't know!
Well, come with me then.
You walk forward towards Halen. She follows after you, smiling, before you get right next to her.
Now you die.
You stab your knife into Halen's stomach, and she groans in pain before looking at you. Who are you?
What is happening?
I thought she blew her up previously. You'd think...
I'm someone who doesn't like to lose.
I don't understand, she begins to ask before a gunshot rings out and blood splatters on you and Halen.
Where'd the gun come from?
I don't know, probably Red Man. Halen's head slumps onto your shoulder and you look to the side. There, standing over you, is
Standing
Halen.
over you?
Her head blown off her shoulders?
I'm lost.
Head slumps onto your shoulder. Head is not there. 2 versions of the same
It's a variant.
We're going to take a little more control over this
we need
scene.
to kill ourselves. This is getting weird.
Let's move back a bit.
Back to
this is very entertaining. However,
certain people won't let us die, like who the career is, what that's supposed to mean. It means that they'll try to kill us before we're killed by the school. How do you know this? Because it happens according to the sacred timeline. We may as well accept our fates.
You say. The other 2 not in agreement. You raise your hands and begin to chant.
What's happening?
I don't know. Words of power fly out of your fingertips, and you focus all of your energy into one powerful blast. The 3 of you fall to the floor as the entire bathroom explodes. What just happened? A powerful shockwave sends you all flying out of the bathroom, through the hallways, and out into the arena. You smack into the dirt and are only saved from certain death by your incredibly hardy undead body. You mean hologram? But then even Miss Minutes dies because that's what happened, I guess.
Self-destruct. Just
well,
say you
that went very quickly. Self-destruct. Alright. You self-destruct, saying,
my work here is done.
with your last ounce of strength, you cast a fireball, engulfing yourself and the other two sacrificial victims in a blazing inferno.
This turned into like a satanic ritual.
Holy cow, I'm very terrified.
I mean, Agatha was there, so like, I guess it makes sense.
Holy cow, what
That
a
was
scene.
very interesting. I loved that.
Artificial intelligence
Do
has
not
a long
ever
way
let
to
Miss
go.
Minutes, Agatha, Red Guardian, and Clint go to the bathroom together, or you might kill someone named whatever her name was,
Hayden?
and summon demons and blow up the entire bathroom and kill yourself. T'Challa, Pietro, and Stephen Strange cheerfully sing songs together. Wanda Maximoff destroys Sam Wilson's supplies while he's asleep.
You're not my brother! You're a mistake!
Or decapitate Sylvie with
a sword.
Why? I mean, I understand why, but why? Yelena accidentally detonates it. The same fate as your sister, really? You're dead too.
Oh no.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Next day, Bruce Banner sprains his ankle while running away from Sam. Does it follow up? Who knows? Wanda Maximoff dies from hunger.
Why are they killing everyone? I mean, that's the point.
How did
but
she
what-
die from hunger so quickly? Peter Parker receives medical supplies from an unknown
Oh,
sponsor.
of course he does. Everyone loves him.
Do we want a scene about Bruce Banner tripping and spraining his ankle while running away from Sam and yet not dying somehow? I'm interested, but at the same time I feel like it would go completely off the rails.
It would, obviously.
You are Bruce Banner, aka the Incredible Hulk, and you are running for your life away from Sam, who has a robot bird thing and some guns of owie causing stuff. Suddenly, you trip and sprain your ankle on a teeny tiny hole in the ground. Someone should have put up caution cones. Sam now approaches menacingly as pain explodes in your ankle. I thought I told you not to talk, he says. What do you want?
I'm here to see my sister Linda.
Hulk has a sister Linda now in the Hunger Games. Linda? You mean that woman with a dog? She's dead.
Who killed Linda?
I don't know.
Yeah, she is. She was killed by a car bomb.
Then why are you here to see her? Oh, I see, Sam says. Well, you can go see her. She's in the underground bunker we installed.
Her corpse or her?
I don't know. Who installed it?
Who the heck are you?
I'm Sam, that's who, Sam says. I'm her very angry older brother. Wait, they're all
Wait, so
Sam?
Bruce's sister is Linda, who's also Sam's sister. What?
They're actually brothers, we forgot to mention.
Whoa, mind blown.
Underground bunker? Yeah, what's in it? Food, water, defense weapons, that kind of stuff, Sam says.
What's the point?
I don't know. The point is, we're not gonna let people come into our property and kill our sister. That's what the point is.
Our
Sam
sister.
says. Come on, I'll show you. What? This is not at all. This is why he didn't die, I guess.
Yeah, because bonding over their mutual sister that I didn't know they had.
This is not at all what I expected. I thought they were gonna get some fight scenes. Nope. It's literally just, alright, we're going into a tunnel now. No pain in the ankle anymore. He falls
Mysterious tunnel.
down
Here
a
we go.
tunnel at the side of a house that apparently is here.
Down the
stairs we go.
Feeling pretty worried at this point about how much farther you have to go. You follow Sam for quite some time until you come to a large metal door.
Wow, what a large metal door this is. That's the door to the bunker, Sam says. It's very strong, can't be opened from the inside or the outside. That is known as a wall.
The door is so strong. No, it doesn't even exist.
Wow, this door is not functional as a door.
What the heck is this?
It's safe house, Sam says. Now stop talking and enter the password to the door that does not open. Cannot be opened by any means. The password is sword handle. Oops.
You backslash. What kind of a password is that?
It's a password. Now type it in.
I don't see any keypads.
Good. Well, you just need to touch the screen with your hand and say the password, Sam says. It's really easy, you'll see.
Why did you tell us to type it in then, Sam? I feel like it's playing Bruce fairly well because he's just confused about everything. Am I supposed to just touch your computer with my hand?
Well, yeah. Are you afraid of technology?
A little. I'm afraid of Miss Minutes. She blew up my bathroom.
Don't worry, I'll guide your hand. Just say sword handle.
Sword handle.
You say, a little screen lights up and a guide appears on it. It tells you to just put your hand on the screen.
I'm doing it, okay? I'm doing it!
Let me take your Hulk hand and put it on the screen. There we go.
So, is the password really sword-handed, or do I just touch the key that says that?
Just touch the key.
You're so confusing, Sam.
Bruce, you have like 12 PhDs. I don't think this should be that hard.
Why are you telling me contradicting things? I just need to
It's not like you have a password or anything.
I just need to type in the word sword handle.
Yeah.
Stop confusing me. What's the password?
What? Meh.
Meh?
It's a secret. I can't tell you.
Why not?
I don't know. Because I don't want you to know. It's a secret. The password is secret. Now just touch the screen. Understood?
Understood. Meh.
You touch the screen. A small red light on the screen begins to blink. What is wrong?
Sam is just
What is wrong
really
with you?
gaslighting us right now. Like, I didn't tell you to do that. I told you to the password is meh, not sword handle. Get it straight, man. I don't like being treated like an idiot.
You'll get over it. You are an idiot, so you deserve it. You look at the screen. There are two key options. One says sword handle, and the other says enter. You can't make out the rest of the options. They're written in Swahili. I want to know what's on the other side of this door at this
Is
point.
it our sister, Linda?
Probably. I mean, her corpse is there, or at least. Just press the one that says sword handle, Seb says.
Okay.
You push the sword handle key, and nothing.
What? He's gonna turn into Hulk. He's getting too stressed out.
Bruce, you're not doing it right. I've told you how to do it.
You're telling me so many conflicting things right now. I pushed the freaking button.
That's the wrong key.
No, I chose the right one.
You didn't. You just pushed the wrong one.
No, I pressed the one that said sword handle.
I told you the right one.
No, it doesn't look like you did.
Well, I told you to hit the one on the right, and you hit the one that said sword head on the left. I meant you to hit the right
Oh,
one.
wait, no, that's you.
Hey, I'm the one who knows what the dang password is.
Well, how hard is it to recreate a password? You just put those characters together.
We just put these characters together, and they're not going well at all. It's not just the password that you have to remember, you moron.
I can't be the only one who has this problem. Nah.
You're tired of fighting, so you just sigh and hit the key that says enter. The screen lights up. It is currently displaying an outdated map of the atomic bomb shelter. Follow me, Sam says. Sam begins to walk. Apparently the door opened at some point here, finally. Sam begins to walk down the empty hallway. You follow him. We spent like 10 minutes trying to open this door.
Sam's so mean to me.
What happened?
He's trolling me so hard.
Oh my gosh, this is sibling love, I guess.
Apparently.
Oh man, Sam begins to walk down. This is actually Loki in disguise. That's Sam.
I told you he's still alive.
And begins to follow down the empty hallway. You follow him closely. All along the way, you begin to get a sinking feeling in your stomach.
Linda's corpse is approaching.
Oh no. Even though you're underground, you get a bad feeling about where you're going. After about 10 minutes of walking, Sam stops in front of a door. This is the room, he says.
Take out your gun.
Wait, Sam says. You put the gun back into its holster. You open the door and peek inside.
At least that door was opener to open.
Should we say something like, is this the door where our dead sister is?
Yeah.
Just to keep a little bit of continuity, because otherwise it's going to say there's a goblin and some trolls after you.
Miss Minute's gonna pop out and be like, hey y'all!
Is this the room?
With our dead sister, Linda?
Yeah, it is.
I can't take it.
You say. We've got to stay strong for each other, Sam
Yeah,
says.
my brother Sam. That's apparently my brother.
I've got you, brother.
I don't think I can go in there, you say, keeping your eye on the door.
We found her like that, didn't we? Sam asks. Let's just get it over with.
You look at the door again. Your hand slightly trembles as you open it.
Oh.
Linda.
You look at the table and don't see her. You walk to the end of the room and look underneath it. Look underneath the end of the room. You don't see her. You move to the next table and don't see her. She's
Where's
alive!
Linda? You go to the last table, and no matter where you look under it, you just can't see her. You open your arms and take a deep breath. Come on in here, you whimper.
You hear a creaking. You look over and see her sitting on the floor.
Linda, you say, walking over to her.
She can't get up. Sam says.
She's been drugged, you say. I found a vial of liquid filled with nothing but blue
The
dust.
plot thickens.
Oh,
That doesn't look like our sister, Sam says, beginning to tremble.
our sister. Yeah, but you're right, it looks like her.
What?
You say, our sister's
Contradiction, you're right.
dead. Right, but it looks like her. Our sister's dead, Sam.
Sam closes his eyes and breathes out heavily. You're right. He walks past you. You take one last look at your sister, who may or may not be your sister, but may or may not be dead, but may or may not be drugged. Her head is cocked to the side and her mouth is gaped. Her teeth are all crooked. She looks like she's smiling.
You okay, Linda?
I don't think so.
You sniffle and walk after him.
She's beautiful, Sam says.
You're not exactly herself. Why didn't you say something earlier? What?
What's the point? He's not getting any weaker from it. Are you?
What is going on now?
Who are we talking about?
know.
Is this Thanos?
I suppose not. Well, then I guess this is goodbye.
Alright, out of curiosity, why is it called Sam's Family?
We're not related. Plot
What?
twist number 300.
Oh, Sam dumps Linda's body over his shoulder. He begins walking out the door. You put his hand on your shoulder. Wait, you put your hand on his shoulder.
I'm sorry you had to go through this. I'll make sure the guys get paid.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I'll be in touch. You might not, brother.
What?
I don't know what we just witnessed.
What a scene.
Marvel, take notes. Vision, T'Challa, Peter, Scott, and other Peters sleep in shifts. Stephen Strange taints Sam Wilson's food, killing him. Well, Bruce has
But
no
he had a
siblings
sister
left.
to maybe take care of, unless she was already dead, which maybe she wasn't, maybe she wasn't. Also, he dumped her over his shoulder. Well, I guess we'll never know what happened with that, but they had a good goodbye scene, at least.
Yeah, I'll be in touch.
He'll never be in touch.
It's like, see you in a few minutes, dead. Bruce Banner and Thor fight Bucky Barnes and Pietro Maximoff. Bruce Banner and Thor survive. Oh, bye Bucky and Pietro, I guess?
I guess so.
Yikes.
Peter Quill decapitates Thor with a sword.
Well, karma comes back to bite him, I guess.
Yikes, he chopped off Thanos' head. Peter Quill says, no, you.
He also chopped off Sylvie's head. He's a fan of decapitation.
Fair enough, yeah. T'Challa bleeds out due to untreated injuries.
Rip.
Vision, Stephen Strange, and Peter Park track down and kill Scott Lang.
That's still a little brutal, Peter.
Bruce Banner takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia. Just a staff. He leaves all the other weapons, food, supplies, and memoirs.
A stick.
He just takes a stick that he could have found anywhere in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any scenes we want to play out here? Maybe Peter's getting revenge on Thor for the murder of Sylvie?
What's the lore of him and Sylvie?
She came to his timeline during one of the apocalypses at one point, maybe.
She was like, hi.
And he was
Better
like,
avenge me when I die. You are Peter, and you have finally tracked down Thor, the god who murdered your friend Sylvie. You aim to get revenge once and for all. The wind billows in Thor's cape as he stares you down with an incredulous smirk.
"Are you sure you can handle this, puny mortal?" He laughs.
I am not immortal. I am the god of thunder, you say defiantly.
Thor raises his hands defensively. "Oh no! Then what are you? A demigod?"
Just stole his...
Hold up! That went 180 so quickly! What?
Peter's just like, no,
Thor's just
you.
like, "I've got my hammer. I'm ready to smite you with the power of Oh, you're the god of thunder? What? Oh no! He stole my line!"
No, I am the very embodiment of thunder. This is my punishment for killing your daughter.
"Well, that explains why you're so angry," Thor says with a smirk.
What do you mean? I'm not angry.
"Look at me." Thor points to his eyes. "Look at
So
me.
Thor had a daughter that I
I am God now. I only look like a mortal. If you were truly mortal, my eyes would be blue, not green."
Oh.
Insert Bob the Tomato. "Tell me, how did you manage to kill my daughter?"
I blasted her with lightning.
"Wow. Ah yes, I heard your little outburst was quite loud. Surprised I'm the one who didn't hear it."
You're in my range.
Your range. Range of, like, hearing? Range of, like, looks?
Yeah, you're a god. I figured you'd be able to hear it. Stay confused.
If you're in my range, that means...
That you've killed someone dear to me.
Yeah.
Why?
I killed her father.
What?
So he killed Odin and also Sylvie? But also
What is
Quill has
happening?
killed Thor's daughter?
Or did he mean the frost giant that's the actual father?
Yes.
Laufey. I killed...
Who?
I
What?
killed
We
your
were married.
husband.
Who's even talking any?
Wait, hold on, okay. You've killed someone dear to me. Yeah. Why? I killed her father. What?
I killed your husband.
What?
We were married.
Oh.
We were what? We had a 3-way marriage with Peter Quill, Thor, and some other guy?
What is going on?
You don't look very surprised.
I'm not.
Really?
Well, where's Hela coming from?
Hold up, wait, is this Loki? Is this our sister? What?
Going on?
Quill is the goddess of death?
My name is Hela.
Oh, I remember you. You're the goddess of death.
Yeah, and you're...
The god of thunder.
I killed your husband.
I thought I did that. Yes, you did.
Do you hate me for it?
No, not at all. You were in a situation that you had to handle when you saw fit. I understand that. More than anyone.
Why didn't you kill me?
I don't know. Somehow I knew I wasn't going to be the one to kill you.
Interesting.
So why did you kill my husband?
I was angry. I had just lost my only child. I blamed your husband for that.
You had a child?
Yes. I was married to a good man, but my father was a fool who spent our fortune on gambling debts. One of the many reasons why I hate the old F4.
Ah yes, the old keyboard in the sky. You're the reason your husband died?
No, I was merely a victim of his foolishness. Why are there no dialogue tags?
Can we
What is
take a little
happening?
control here? Can we try to get back on track? Let's just get to fighting. I don't know what this conversation is. Hopefully this gets it back on track. You drop
the clever hologram disguise of Hela, goddess of death, and you draw your blaster saying, "That's not for you to know. Enough talk. Let's fight it out."
You want to fight?
Yes.
Alright then, shall we?
Yes!
Let's. The two of you clash blades.
That I have now, I guess.
With your blaster that you drew. And though you're older and much stronger
I
than
am stronger
Thor,
than the Thor.
he more than
god.
makes up with it in raw strength alone. I think that's what stronger means. You land a few good hits, but you're not getting through his defense.
He knocks your blade out of your hand, and you land several hits onto his chest. He backs up for a moment to catch his breathe, but then swings again.
What should we do? How do we get him? We gotta take out Thor.
We gotta be like...
We gotta separate him from his hammer.
Don't you feel even a little bit bad for killing your sister?
Sure.
Ow, gotta guilt him a little bit. You take aim once more and scream, "Don't you feel even a little bit sorry for killing your own sister?" You aim for his unprotected face, but he knocks your hand down.
I still love you! He roars and charges towards you, knocking you to the ground.
That was not the question, but okay.
What?
Okay.
Roll and get back up. Shooting his big toe.
What?
Thraka's Bane flies across the room and slams into the wall, but not before his toe smacks into you. You get back up, and once again, he charges at you.
What?
What is Thraka's Bane?
I don't know.
What room are we in?
I don't know.
Why did his toe smack into us after we shot it off?
I don't know.
Okay, why not? Sure. Okay, what do we do now?
I claim my power as the real god of thunder and call lightning down upon him.
You call upon the power of Thor because you are in fact worthy of it, and you...
And you, Mjolnir.
What?
Something happened there.
And you Mjolnir and take a mighty swing at his head. Sure.
It's fine, it works.
You swing your Mjolnir, but he knocks it away. Oh no, my friend, you're not going to get to use Mjolnir on me today. He stays with all I have. He takes the hammer and holds it against his temple and looks at you. I'm going to take this little hammer and smite myself in the head. And with that, he does so.
I guess he did feel a little bit bad for killing Sylvie.
Well, we got
wants
through to him. You stare at him in shock.
Why? You ask, even though you know the reason.
Sorry, I broke it. Because I did feel bad. You were right. Thor smiles as he lays on the ground, dying from his own lightning strike.
You're not dead.
I am now. Good luck, brother.
I thought we were like ex-husbands. What happened?
I don't know. You stare at the god of thunder as he lays dying. Tears start to well up in your eyes, and your throat tightens.
Oh no. I didn't even think you were that good looking, but oh no.
A sound very close to a sob escapes your lips as you try to hold them in. You take a deep breath and try to compose yourself. You look around the room and continue
All
on.
around me are familiar faces.
These scenes,
That was something.
the AI just doesn't know what's happening. It can't stay on track or like
It's so
keep a
funny
consistent
though.
train of thought.
I'm going to smite myself with this ball.
It's like, I'm gonna kill you. Don't you even feel bad? Ah, yes I do. Oh, okay.
Yes, he's dead.
It's like, it went 180 so quickly. Wait, hold up.
Everyone is hunting for no one.
There's no one else alive. You guys should have kept paying attention to the cannon shots and you would know this, but alright, so everyone's teamed up.
A monstrous hurricane wreaks havoc on the arena. Stephen Strange survives. Bruce Banner pushes Peter Parker into an oncoming boulder.
Peter Park!
Peter Quill survives. Vision is incapacitated by flying debris and dies.
He gets hit by a house. Forgot how to phase through.
Why did you do that?
Should we have a scene for it or no?
Sure. I mean, it's about to be the end, so might as well. You are Peter, and a horrible hurricane is blasting the wreckage of a mysterious bunker door past you as Bruce tries to wrestle his sister's as Bruce tries to wrestle his sister's corpse out of your hands. You need her weapon to help you survive, but you have triggered Bruce into a rage. He begins to grow larger and greener as boulders roll around you, blown by the immense gale of the roaring wind and rain. The storm has stopped for now, but it will not be long before it returns. So they just nerfed your storm that you put. Okay.
Hey, you can't do that, AI.
The only thing that can save you from this nightmare is to find the way back to the surface.
We were on the surface.
Well, you said... you said
let's
bunker.
just
I don't know.
retry.
Yeah.
Give it another go. I believe in you, AI.
No! No!
Bruce screams,
I won't let you take my sister!
The wind howls at your face and the rain pours down in torrents from the sky.
The ground begins to crackle with electricity. What? You feel like you're being torn apart, but somehow you manage to grab hold of the pistol that lies nearby.
Please, don't kill me!
Don't be so sure about that. I'm not gonna kill you either.
Bruce lets go of the gun and then falls backward onto the ground.
With an enormous thump of Hulk proportions.
Yes. He begins to change as his clothes rip and unravel until he is nothing more than a naked, screaming boy.
Did he like de-age as well?
Ah, please, he screams. The rain pours down and the wind howls and lightning flashes in the distance. You raise the gun to your head.
Take my life instead!
Excuse me, what?
Or was that him or me? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Oh.
The boy screams. The storm rages on.
Is he the boy?
I don't know who the boy is.
Okay, a boulder smacks the Hulk in the face, causing him to swell with anger, and he leaps to his feet with superhuman speed. He tries to punch you, but your spider-like reflexes allow you to dodge backwards.
Rage! Rage forever!
The Hunchback screams.
The Hunchback! You should have taken my sister's offer!
Wait, everyone's related and everyone's married?
You run forward, prying the gun from the boy's grip and placing it to his temple.
What?
Do it!
The Hunchback says,
take out the monster that took your sister from you!
I'm serious. When I kill you, I'm gonna take it out of the world, and the world doesn't need another monster like you.
So be it!
The Hunchback slams his fist into the ground, and the earth begins to crack. The pavement underneath you breaks, and you feel as though you're falling into a bottomless abyss. Oh no.
Oh no.
So, take my sister's weapon and leave me be, or this will be a very short life.
You stand up, raising the gun to click it. You look through the sights of the gun at the naked hunchbacked boy. You can't do it.
No!
The Hunchback screams as though he could read your mind.
My sister's life was not for nothing. She would never want you to suffer.
Hunchback boy begins to grow with an otherworldly purple light, as he usually does. You look up and see several holes in the wall begin to widen. You need to stop this now.
Take my life,
the Hunchback boy says,
or let this be your last chance.
You raise the gun into the air, aiming at the Hunchback boy's head.
Kill me, and you will become just like me, a monster.
Poor Peter, he does not want to be in this situation.
There's so much gaslighting.
You pull the trigger of the gun. It takes a moment for you to realize what you're hearing. It wasn't a sound that a normal human could possibly make. Then you hear it again.
It's the boulder.
The boy's head explodes. You turn around. The bunker's gone. Everything is gone.
You broke the universe.
One of Mysterio's hallucination things.
I don't know. What do we do? Do we let him wake up from this nightmare escape, realizing that it was a dream the whole time and he's actually been knocked out by something?
Sure. That would be more pleasant.
Let's see what it says and then we can edit it.
The earth is burning. Lightning strikes in every which way possible and the sky is dark. You could go anywhere. To a better place or to a dead end.
Sorry, we gotta make it happen. Gotta follow the script, AI.
Okay, you realize you're unconscious. The Hulk stands above you, waiting to push you into an oncoming boulder. You stand up, feeling the pain course through your body. Then you see her
sitting there across the way.
Your sister walks out of the ocean.
Okay.
She carries a battered and torn cardboard box in her hands. She looks at you. Why does everyone have a lost sister?
I don't know. It's like the AI doesn't know what to do, so it just adds relatives and marriages and other relationships randomly.
You want to be
Why,
here?
hello there, she says.
You walk towards her and embrace her. I missed you.
I missed you too. Everyone ignores the poor Hulk.
You look into her eyes, searching for any sign of the horrors she may have seen in the past few months, but all you see is a resilient girl with shining eyes. Let's go home. Is this Suicide Squad now?
I haven't seen that.
I haven't either.
Yes.
The two of you walk into the burning sun, side by side.
Boosh.
That's another way for Peter to die, I guess.
And they burn to death, I guess.
Walk into the burning sun, side by side.
What?
They burn to death.
Oh, it didn't even try to come up with anything else. It's just like, yep, that's what happens.
Yeah, okay, I guess that's over.
We broke it. All right. So Peter dies with his sister as they walk into the sun.
Awesome. Didn't know he had a sister, but they're both dead now.
Yep. Whoopsie daisy.
Who's
Bye.
even left? I don't know.
2 people. Okay, 3 people.
Bruce Banner convinces Stephen Strange to snuggle with him.
I'm naked now.
Peter Quill receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor.
Okay, I'm sure that'll be helpful considering you already had a gun.
Oh, look, that's appropriate. Stephen tends to Bruce's wounds because doctor fixing doctor.
Okay.
Peter Quill picks flowers. Stephen and
Everyone sleeps.
Wasn't it Stephen and Bruce? Okay, they switched. Everyone's friends. Why is everyone friends? You're
It's
supposed to
been
kill
like
each other.
that for a while here.
Peter steals from Stephen when he isn't looking, and Bruce explores. Stephen thinks about home. Bruce convinces Peter to snuggle with him. They're just they're BFFs.
The game makers are going to kill you if you keep doing this.
Bruce diverts Peter's attention and runs away. Stephen accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Well, bye.
Bye.
Okay, but what about the BFFs? How are they going to kill each other?
I don't know.
Bruce Banner dies of
We don't need a
dysentery.
scene for that. He dies of poop.
That was such a,
What a saga for poor Bruce.
seriously.
He had a rough day.
So, Peter Quill.
Yay! He got
Didn't even
revenge
have
for
to kill
Sylvie.
anyone for the end.
No, he
Just-
did. I mean, he killed Thor.
I know, but at the end, he didn't have to kill anyone to win. He just waited it out.
Yeah, fair
apparently.
enough. Bruce died from dysentery. What's dysentery? Is that
I don't
like...
know.
I thought it was like diarrhea or something, or like...
Google it.
According to Mayo Clinic, inflammation of the intestines accompanied by bloody diarrhea.
Oh.
That was exciting.
That was a mess is what that was.
It was.
It was kind of funny, though.
It was really funny. I'm still upset that like all my favorites died instantly, but what can you
Hey,
do?
at least Peter Quill got revenge for Sylvie's death.
That's true. Except
Because Thor just... He took a hammer to his head and struck himself with lightning.
the first thing that Peter says is, "No, I'm the God of Thunder."
And Thor's like, oh no, what?
That was funny.
That was so funny. I kind of... Can we go back to that one and see if we can play it out and like see a better response for that
I
one?
don't know.
You are Peter, and you have finally tracked down Thor, the god who murdered your friend Sylvie. You aim to get revenge once and for all. The wind billows in Thor's cape as he stares you down with the incredulous smile. Are you sure you can handle this, puny mortal? He laughs.
I am not a mortal. I am the God of Thunder, you say defiantly.
Thor raises his hands defensively. Oh no! Then what are you? A demigod?
No, I'm, you struggle to think of a name that isn't one of those stupid names given out at birthdays and such.
That's
Oh,
when every name is given.
the
What do you
stupid
mean?
names that you're named on
Ew.
your birthday.
Ew, the
Disgusting.
name that I have, that I was given on my birthday?
Hate
Not for
it.
me, man. A what? Thor asks again.
A being that is both powerful and has free will, you explain.
Oh no! He's
No
shaking in his
TVA
boots
for me.
now. Ah, hero!
No, I am something more. I am human! You shout in protest.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Indeed, it seems the Viking inside you has taken over.
Stop it.
Why? I'm helping you prove your humanity. Am I not the god of mischief? He reveals himself to have been Loki all along.
You're not helping. You're making me wait around when you mess with my head. Can we ask if he's Loki? Wait, God of mischief. Are you secretly Loki?
Study. His smile drops. You know of me.
Your brother Loki told me many things. I'm guessing there's A.
Oh, what? I don't understand. Am I still Loki? Am I Thor? Who am I?
I don't know.
Loki, your brother Loki told me that he thinks. I'm guessing there's A? What? Don't
I
understand.
don't either, Loki.
A Thor, silly. The look of confusion changes to a toothy grin.
What?
Oh, I have so much to teach you, mortal. I don't know who I am. Loki appears out of thin air, floating in front of you.
You talk to a god.
God, actually.
You talk to her. Oh, what?
My mistake. I didn't realize that God meant God with a big G.
It was just because it's the beginning of a sentence. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, gotta capitalize it when it counts. I talk to the God that matters, not the lowercase G God.
Oh, he floats over to Thor. I trust you told him how he can save the world.
He certainly did. I don't know what's
I
happening.
don't either.
Can we get help?
No, I hate it. And what did you say to the girl?
You blush.
I didn't say anything. I was just talking to him.
You were arguing with a God!
I don't know who's talking right now. We weren't arguing, we were debating.
For all you know, that God could have been arguing with me.
I'm lost. I'm so lost.
I give up. I don't know what's happening.
We can't take that chance, brother. The mortal must be spared. What are you going to do to him, you ask, fearing
so
the worst?
you've taken over the role of being Thor, and you're asking what to do with the mortal, aka Thor? Because you're the god of lightning now, and Thor's just confused. Who's the god? Is everyone a god?
I don't know.
If only it were so simple to just say, I am the god of lightning, and suddenly you're the god of lightning. You can't deny it.
Nothing. You shouldn't worry. He stares at you with his dead eyes. The god has offered to spare your life. What? You say dumbfounded?
In exchange for your soul, you shall remain here with me. Who? Why? What? Excuse me?
Leave him alone! You're not exactly divine.
I think everyone here is.
Then who am I?
You're a god.
Am I?
You're not
I don't
exactly
know.
divine. You're just a god.
I'm so confused right now. My brother is a god. Don't you know that?
No, I knew he was a god.
What's going on?
I knew that.
What's going on?
Did you know that? I'm just testing you.
I don't know if I did. Well, he's only half god.
Brother, how can you say such things? You know how much I love you. We must stand together against this heathen.
Heathen? It's not the heathen, it's the god who misuses the term.
Loki looks at you.
Wait, I thought that was
I thought it
Loki.
was too.
What's going
But then
on?
Loki looks at you confused suddenly.
Brother, it's time to meet the god of mischief.
Brother, it's time to meet the god of mischief. Have you ever met yourself? Really studied into a mirror to
You mean I
commune
get to-
with your true
I
self?
get to meet Sylvie. Oh, is she a goddess?
No, that's not what I meant at all. But
I'm so confused.
see you later,
brother.
mortal. We have some family issues to work out first.
I'm so confused.
Hey, you can't just leave. Heck yeah, we are. Bye.
I'm getting hit in the face with a rock. You hear the,
Hey!
you hear the thudding of divine hammers and look up in time to see Thor flying at your face. Knocking you out.
You wake up hours later in a hospital bed.
Staring at the back of your head, a girl
Wow.
stands above you wearing a hooded cloak
What an
and a
injury!
face that's partly covered by a mask.
Imagine if your head gets flipped so you can see the back of your own head just because you got your head was made of clay. It just got mooshed in the worst possible way.
I'm so concerned right now.
Me too.
Who is this
His
girl?
head is a slinky. Well, that was a mess. Anyway,
My
how
throat
do we outro whatever the
I
heck
don't
this
know.
was? Congrats to Peter Quill on his win and on becoming the God of Thunder.
And apparently having 3 marriages and a secret sister and turning into hella.
No, I'm glad this is not canon unless the Multiverse of Madness makes everything
This
canon.
is
Literally
the
everything.
multiverse. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm scared. That was fun though.
That was fun.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the chaos. I certainly did. I would be down to do this again with different characters or the same characters or something because I just like chaos.
Mm-hmm.
I would be the goddess of chaos if I was
Expunyabat.
Expunyabat.
Thanks for watching this chaos and a half with no plan for no reason.
And now we're gonna do get help.
God bless and have a good day.
Yeet.